everybody. It's Top 5 A through Z, Episode 2. And today we're going to be going over movies that start with the letter B. This is going to be our top 5 favorites.
Bazinga.
A Zynga, huh?
Bazinga.
Oh, Bazinga.
No.
Awesome. And there's Pete talking. You might remember from the first episode there. Go ahead and reintroduce yourself, Pete, since we're just getting started still.
I think he's shy.
Hello?
And I was a little shy. I was shy last time.
I think we're
I
having
can't hear him at all.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
He's like all cut up.
Come on, Petey.
Pete, come back to us, Pete. We
Where
need
is he?
you.
Where did he go?
Man down, man down.
Yeah, here I am.
There he is.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, for some reason I got cut off. I don't know.
He's got lost.
I think you
Just
went
like
from,
every day.
I think you went from Verizon to Sprint.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
now?
I do have
You-
Sprint. Yeah. That's funny. I do have Sprint. The audio decided to take a sprint, you know? All right. I don't know if anybody heard that, but like I said, I'm from Chicago. Just turned 43 the other day and work at Stratton Van Til. I'm your friendly little scanning guy with the scanning gun walking around the store.
I hope you don't mind, but I kind of gave you a nickname online, Comic Book Pete.
Yeah, I know. I seen it. Yeah. I'm a big comic book collector too. So at my age.
And
And I'm a movie guy. So, yeah.
what was that last thing?
All right. I said I'm a movie guy too. So yeah. I wonder if I'm gonna get
heck
cut
yeah.
off again. Yeah. So, like,
Yeah.
And Tom, how about you? You want to?
I am the future, the past, and the present. Well, my name is Tom, and I think everyone knows that. I was a guest on the first one, and I had a question about this one. I don't know if Zany Man or Mary. Nice to meet you too, Mary. I look
Yeah,
forward.
it's nice to meet you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Likewise.
So much. Oh my God. Well, anyway, can we use like with this top 5 starting with the beginning with the letter B? It's I have a couple with the word the.
Yeah,
That's kosher here. You guys love it.
I'm fine
It
with
makes
it. I
sense.
think we're all cool with it.
If it was in a
it's-
library,
I'm
it would
personally
do-
not gonna do it, but
Yeah.
if others want to do it, that's fine with me.
Yeah. I mean, does that begin with T or is that?
Well, if you think about it,
know?
if it was in a library, they would just start it with B. So
Yeah. Well, yeah.
True.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
It is something we've been needing to go over. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah. A lot of things go through the mind of a genius.
And very true.
Mary missed that last time with Tom. Tom was very cool with his entries.
Yeah. I just have
he-
to work. I have to work on the exit.
Yeah,
You know.
Tom's all about the big presentation there. I think the entrances.
I learned from the best.
Yeah, from Sky, right?
I think I don't know where. I think the Bible. Or wait, that was a movie.
Maybe it might have been. That could be where. Well, yeah, I was gonna introduce Mary, our guest, but you did that for me. I thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having me
Yeah.
here. I'm very flattered that I'm here, and thank you.
How are you, Mary?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm here with my cat. For those who don't know, I'm Mary. I'm from Boston. I co-host the Whatever with Jason Soto podcast, and yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
That we had Jason on last week, your co-host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. All
And now-
kinds of wild hijinks happen too.
I don't know where he could be right now, but
Yeah, it's almost like he's here, but so kind of not at the
he
same
always
time.
feels like he's with us. No
He's
matter-
Yeah.
always lurking.
I feel his presence.
He's like Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
He's just
We're
there,
gonna summon
man.
him at some point, you know. Get the Ouija board out, you know. Okay, we need you. Okay.
So I don't remember. I don't recall how we went in order last time. Like who went. But it don't really matter. Does anyone want to volunteer to be the first
I could go first.
number
I guess.
5?
I am Tom.
You are Tom.
You are Tom.
Well,
I guess so. You know.
that would make sense for you to
Yeah.
go first.
At number 5, movies beginning with the letter B. I have to go The Big Lebowski.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that movie.
Yeah, you know, and that's one of them T's we were just talking about, you know, and I almost didn't add it to the list. It came out in 1998. And that movie, you know, I don't know, he's just the guy. You know, I'm the guy for my time. And I don't know if you know the dude, but the dude is here. But yeah, I love that movie. It was
I love that movie too. It's
it was
so
like one of
funny.
them comedies in the late 90s that there weren't many. But what's his name? I think Jeff Bridges. He did really well. And
Mhm.
the
John
second guy,
Goodman.
is it John Goodman?
Yeah,
he's
he
still
is
active.
so
Oh, yeah.
funny in that movie.
Right.
He's a
Steve
nut.
Buscemi.
Roseanne.
Oh yeah, Steve.
But yeah, number 5, we got
Damn it, Donnie.
Big Lebowski.
Shut the fuck up,
You're out
Donnie.
of your element, Donnie. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know.
That's
He was such an asshole, but so good at that
Excellent.
stuff. That was funny.
Right.
It's a movie that gets funnier every time you watch it. I feel like.
Really, it does. Like you'll watch it, and it's one of them that you see something you didn't see the first time.
Right?
it's-
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Did,
I recommend that at number 5 for me. But on the Mary or
Yeah,
did-
whoever is next,
I think-
Peter?
yeah, Mary should go next
Or
because
Pete?
she's the guest. And
So is
Okay.
this? So do I start with number 5, which is like, you know, the last one? Like, is this in order from like,
yeah,
you know?
it was a suggestion from our producer Jason.
Yeah, he's a
I
legend.
liked it because it goes with like the high fidelity top 5 type vibe, you know.
So like, I start with 5, and then the number 1 would be like my favorite
Your-
one.
Yeah, your favorite. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So my number 5 B movie would be Beavis and Butthead Do America, which is quite
Oh, yeah.
funny.
Ooh,
And I love
Good one.
Beavis and Butthead. Like they are eternally funny and apply to really any time period. Let's be honest.
definitely.
You know who didn't get credited for that, which if you notice in the credits too, was Bruce Willis and Demi Moore. Because
mean?
they were
Really?
the 2 main villains.
Huh.
Oh,
That's
they did
weird.
voice.
Remember
voice
the villains
acting.
in there?
I didn't know they were voice actors.
Yeah, I
they
didn't know
were
that either.
Yeah. Let's watch it again. Listen to their voices. They didn't get credited for it, but that is them.
That is hilarious. That's funny. I never noticed that before.
Mary, which year did that come out? Like that was 90s, right? 91 or?
Oh, that was
I mean,
97 maybe 98. I think it was kind of like later. Let's see.
Yeah, Beavis
Beavis-
and Butthead are amazing.
1996.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, they
yeah.
make you Google or do anything. I mean, my bad.
I got the list of B
No,
movies here from
That makes
Wikipedia.
sense because they had like a
Oh.
almost like a resurgence around that time, even though they had only been out a short while anyway. But
They're supposed to have
like
new
they were
ones,
really
too.
big.
Oh, they're gonna make a comeback.
They're always,
Yeah.
like I said, it's like King of the Hill. Like any time period, like they're just kind of like, they're always funny.
Definitely.
Great selection, Mary.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was a hilarious,
Pete,
the
you
plane
want?
with the grandmother. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, what was you?
Sorry. No, the plane trip when they were talking to that
Oh
granny.
my god.
Oh, yeah.
Sluts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the
We're gonna go
sluts.
play the slots.
That was
We're
awesome.
gonna go-
The slots.
or when they seen their older selves. When they seen their older selves. Yeah.
I like in the beginning how long it takes them to realize that their TV is gone. They're
Yeah.
just like looking at it, setting up the scene, like,
All right. My number 5. It's pretty much something that you probably already predicted to be a number 5 was a comic book movie, of course. Black Panther from 2018. May Chadwick Boseman rest in peace. He played T'Challa. He was a king in the making in the beginning from Wakanda, and he became a king in there. And our villain, who is Killmonger, of course, he wanted to overthrow T'Challa because he wanted to be leader of Wakanda. And it was probably one of the most badass, besides my choice for A, which was Avengers Endgame. It was probably one of the most badass Marvel movies out. And I mean, for Marvel Disney wise, like,
Now you're gonna.
I love
Sorry. I was just saying you're gonna want to kill me because I haven't seen it yet. Still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't
Sorry.
seen that one either.
I mean, that was like that was my easiest way of explaining it without trying to support, because
I've
there's more
heard
to
it's
it.
excellent though.
Yeah, it's really good. It's well told. The story is just like great. And
What
that's
about you, Tom? Have you seen it?
Oh well, I think so. But Pete always knows about the CGI. You're really good with
He
that.
is.
I think last time you said Avengers Endgame.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're real good with those, man. And that is I think there was CGI in Black. Is that all real? I don't know.
yeah. I don't know either.
I'm kidding,
I
I'm
know
kidding.
there's
It's
a lot
not
of
all real. I
CGI
mean, it's a lot of it's computer graphics.
Yeah, but they
Either
do
way,
really good with the regular graphics.
Yeah, it was good.
The
Yeah.
stuff they build for those movies sometimes amazing.
Yeah, because it
CG,
all
I don't
looks
know
real.
how they do it. Yeah.
They make it look real for sure.
That was going to be on my list somewhere, Pete, but
Oh,
you're a
sorry.
genius. You're a genius. No need to say sorry. It's okay. I believe in all of us here. We will get through this.
But I noticed you guys both got that genius thing where you're stepping on each other's toes a little bit, but you don't mean
Well, we're just, we have to learn how to dance, and if you learn how to dance and romance with Tom the Man, it's going to be
and
great.
you got it going
If that's
on.
what letter B, the dance would be bachata.
Hey, we're getting better.
No,
Great things take time, Zany.
Definitely.
just like a well-brewed beer. See, there goes B again. B.
Oh yeah.
And
Hey.
Pete, I'm trying not to be so goofy, but that's your favorite dog or whatever.
Yeah.
Or was it a cow? I don't even know what Goofy is anymore.
Oh,
I'm so lost in the
oh, I
matrix.
love Goofy.
Your favorite?
He's the
your
talking
favorite-
dog.
That's your
Well,
favorite dog.
Pluto, just a regular.
Yeah, Pluto is the dog, but
Yeah.
Goofy's the dog that drives a car and wears
You
clothes.
sure Goofy's a dog? I think he's a
And
cow.
nobody ever
Didn't he
gets-
date a cow? I
It
don't know.
kind of looks cow-ish now that you mention it.
Yeah.
It's really scary. I've lost many nights of sleep, Mary. Many.
I have too. It's deep in my soul. I can't reconcile anything.
Yeah. Okay.
To think of it when he's like when he's skiing and he starts falling down the hill, that sounds more like something a cow would do than a dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
I
if
don't know.
I
Would
could
a
get a
cow
hold,
do that though? I mean,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it would be more like moo.
well, maybe he's like a goat.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he could be part goat,
oh my lord,
like
that's
Gabby.
amazing.
Maybe he's like mixed. You know what I mean? Like he's like a cow dog.
Confused, really
Yeah.
confused.
Either way, it's still weird that he talks and stands up and does everything that but Pluto just a regular dog.
And why does Goofy wear pants but Donald doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah.
Like Donald's the only one that doesn't wear pants. Like Mickey wears pants, Donald doesn't. He just wears a shirt. But when he
You know,
gets his
I've
shirt
never-
pulled off, he covers his
I-
crotch for some reason.
I've never noticed that.
Donald's like, I'm gonna
Does
just
that make
air out, you know.
Damn, Mary, I'm gonna have to like research this shit now. I'm just
Yeah. No pants.
I don't know how I never noticed that. I mean, how am I not looking? I mean, Mary noticed.
Oh, new meaning to
I
duct
noticed it when I was a kid. I was like, because I remember
You were like this as a child. Oh my
Yeah, it's like-
lord.
the ant. I remember there's like an ant hill, and the ant stole his shirt off of him, but he covered his crotch
Okay.
with his hands like he was naked. And I was like, well, what is he covering? Because he didn't have
But
pants on.
It's like
you know?
fur though. I mean, yeah, it didn't have to.
Maybe his shirt's longer than it looks like, so when it comes
Yeah.
off, he's afraid something is showing that normally.
I've been there. I've been there.
He's got like
totally
a
can
long
relate.
nightgown shirt.
Oh lord.
Oh,
Zany,
gosh.
ain't it your number 5 or did you go?
You know what? I didn't go yet. It's my turn. Thank you.
I would. Okay, you're welcome.
See, you got that introduction going on there.
I'm
Thank you.
learning, from the best. Mary and that one producer guy behind the scenes. Who knows what he's doing over there?
I don't know if you guys are ready for this.
Yeah.
It's gonna blow you away.
I
Okay.
think I'm ready, but I might not be. But let's hear it anyway.
The only thing it's in a way somewhat similar to so far would be Mary's pick, and you'll see why in a second. And that is because it's B movie, not a B movie, but
B movie.
You mean
starring
that
Jerry
Jerry dude?
Seinfeld.
yeah?
It's
Oh,
it's
Oh,
I
the
like
Jerry
that. I like
Seinfeld
that
B
movie.
one.
yes.
I really
I
like-
have
enjoyed
never
it.
seen that.
It's a family. It's a family movie too?
It's a family movie. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not just for kids. It's for everybody, and it's hysterical.
Is it kind of like a woman falls
Yeah,
in
he's
love
not
with a
gonna-
bee? That's kind of strange.
It is
Like, how do
strange. I'll give
Oh,
you
Yeah.
that. It is
Mary. I mean, that's the birds and the bees.
Yeah.
And we all fall in love.
I fell in love with a praying mantis one time, so fair enough.
That's awesome.
There you go. So yeah. We started with Tom the first time, right?
Guess
Yeah.
who's back? Back again. It's Tommy Thomas, your online podcast friend. Okay,
Awesome.
I'm at number 4. I'm gonna keep this going like a smooth. What's it called? Automobile. I think we got it running really good right now. I'm gonna cheat a little bit, guys, and I hope this doesn't mess up your list. This is just for entertainment purposes only. This is not to be used in any other. Well, what's the word, Zany? Reproduction. Or-
Copyright infringement.
Anyway, it's the year. Well, maybe
don't
I
know.
shouldn't do that. I mean, no, I'll do it. Okay,
Go
I want
for it,
all
man.
of us to go. Blow, 2001.
Oh, that movie.
Okay.
You guys remember it? Was it
Yeah, some
all
of that
us-
was actually filmed in my hometown in Weymouth, Massachusetts.
Yeah, right. Are you just
Yeah, the
making that
guy-
up? Or-
Nope, the guy that the movie is about is actually from Weymouth.
So it is kind of like a not a biography, but
yeah, I guess
Sure.
it's about the
Based on
guy. I only saw it once, but I remember people in my area like, oh my god, Blow! They filmed some of that here, and
we're gonna
You know.
need a bigger boat, guys. 'Cause we're gonna need something. We're getting through it though. Oh, it's Johnny Depp, I think, right? Was the lead actor. and the supporting actor.
Am I wrong, or was Pee Wee in there?
Oh yeah,
Pee Wee did blow in that. Pee
Yeah.
Wee like
I forgot about
doing Mad
Pee-wee.
Zebra. Like yeah.
Derek. That was Derek in the movie. I believe he played
Yeah,
the character.
one of
I
his
think.
serious
Derek for real.
roles.
Yeah.
Derek for real. Pee Wee.
Nice
How could I
pick.
forget
That was a
Pee Wee?
wild
Man?
movie.
That should have been the only reason. The main reason I selected Blow was because of Pee Wee.
Pee Wee's
But that's
great.
not. I totally forgot.
See, that's what I'm here for, to
yeah.
come up
Yeah,
with
I
that
forgot.
kind of.
But I mean, how you guys like that number 4 pick, Blow?
Oh, he's in one of
Oh,
the
I
movies
love
on
it.
my list.
What did everyone think of it? That's a pretty good pick, right?
It's
It
a
was
great
good. I
pick.
liked
Maybe
it.
we should all go
Yeah.
hang out later and talk about
Maybe.
No,
What this is.
I don't.
I don't think we're allowed. I think around me, I don't know about you guys, but it's like 25 is the gathering right now with all the, the rules and regulation, COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a work environment, so
Yeah, so
I don't know if
now
you
we
could
are
take this outside of the.
we're the future right now. All right, but that's my number
All
4.
already knows hanging out with me is a trip. But anyways,
What? Yeah, it's on to. Wait, is it Mary or Pete after me? I think Pete.
that
Right.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
what's
On
it?
to you, my good sir.
All right.
Well,
I
man.
noticed I put my list in kind of a goofy order here. So, like I said, I have everything scripted. So, my number 4 is a Chicago classic. It is the Blues Brothers with Jake and El Rey Blues, otherwise known
Oh,
James Belushi. You know what I'm saying? And Dan Aykroyd. They are as follows, because I scripted this one here, so sorry. Jake was released from prison, of course, and his brother Elwood ends up picking him up. And because of old tickets, because I'm trying not to reveal too much, that's why I'm trying to do it like this. One of the brothers is getting chased by cops, and the other brother is getting chased by his ex-girlfriend, which is played by, ex-fiance, let me, Carrie Fisher. And during this all, there's a whole bunch of goofy sketches, classic sketches going across our bridges here in Chicago. And the scenery from Chicago is great in that movie. You got to watch it. There's so many places I can run down that I don't have time for right now because we're in a time limitation. But the best part in there is, of course, the blues, the music scenes. Every time they sing in there is just classic.
Oh yeah, I think Ray
Agreed.
Charles was in it. He did a cameo.
Yeah.
was
Aretha
Aretha Franklin?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mary knows it.
Yes.
She's on it. Yeah, Aretha.
Yeah.
She actually was
fact.
returned
That's an
for
awesome
the.
pick.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah,
And-
she returned for the 2000 one too.
Yeah, I
but,
cut out all the descriptions because I thought we were on a time limit here, and now here's Pete just showing us up. Jeez, man. Give me a
why I was
picture.
trying to do,
I
like, a
can
little
read.
bit.
I can read, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know,
I'm just kidding, guys. Go ahead.
you got to give him credit though, because he ran through that and it still
Yeah,
sounded
dude, it
smooth,
was like
smooth as
Micro
Tom.
Machine. Do you ever remember that commercial back in the day? I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, but
Wait, talking about Beavis and Butthead.
Pete's the Micro Machine version of Tom though, because he said it nice and smooth.
Oh. Was that a low? Was that a low?
I got 5'4", so yeah, I probably
Wait a
am.
minute.
Yeah,
No,
Was that a low?
no, because he sounded so clear and smooth.
Oh my
like
God.
you, but
yeah.
fast.
Well, I'm just in the love
Faster.
mode right now.
I am like the mini Eminem. You know?
Mary gets it. I'm just in a different personality, on air character right now. Come with me.
Wait, who are you?
today. I guess I'm the love.
Love.
I don't know. How do you feel right now? What is that worth?
I said
No.
you. I said you.
How do
You. My baby.
Hey,
loves
that's
me
from the
for
movie.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. I know.
Okay.
that's an excellent pick though, Pete.
Thank you.
Definitely.
We home Chicago. Oh, sorry.
Mary, you want to go with your number 4?
Yes. Okay, so like prefacing this movie sucks. Okay, it's stupid, but I love it. And that would be Billy Madison from 1995. I grew up with it. It was hilarious to me when I was like 12. I thought it was like the funniest shit in the entire world. And I still have a place for it in my heart. I could go back and watch it. It's terrible, but yeah, you can both think a movie's terrible and like it at the same time.
Well, it's intentionally terrible, so
it's a fun movie.
It's very fun. It's hilarious.
You got Chris Farley, like you can't go wrong with Chris Farley. You know, like Adam Sandler back then. He was, you know, I quite like Billy Madison, so that's my number 4 pick.
I think that was one of his first good comedies, like where he was the main leading role of the writers wrote around him.
Yeah, I think it was before he did Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, that was the next.
So that was like really far back. That was like a childhood classic to me. Like,
he like in the movie, he has to go back and like pass elementary and high, like all like grade school, isn't it?
Yeah, like if he wants to keep his father's fortune, he has to go back, start from like kindergarten and go all the way up through high school and get good grades and stuff. And it's just fucking funny. Like I love that movie.
It's hilarious.
Right on. I like it.
That damn penguin.
Which ironically is my own.
I see you there.
Damn, that was really good. That was good.
You know, it's funny. I almost picked up the Funko Pop with the penguin holding the glass. At,
they made one of those?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Wow,
that's that up,
amazing.
And I wish I did. Because my old nickname, like I said, is Penguin. So
that's amazing.
Like,
I love that.
Don't tell me you have Batman down, Pete, as one of your.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, no spoilers.
I'm sorry. I went into Pete's world. It was scary.
You did.
There was penguins, bats.
I thought about putting a Batman movie, but I didn't end up.
Don't ruin it. On to you, Zany.
On to me, and you know what? Perfect timing, because my next pick is Big Daddy.
Oh, I like that one. I liked that movie. That was good.
Oh yeah,
the peeing scene.
So we got 2 of the great Adam Sandler in a row there.
Nice.
Excellent.
I gotta find one now.
And that, you know, the funny thing is I wasn't crazy about it the first time I saw it, which is weird because I always love Adam Sandler right off the bat, but by the second, third time I saw it, I was in love with it.
Yeah, same.
I've watched
same with
it a million times.
I had the VHS of it, and my brother would put it on, and at first I was like, and then it was like it grew on me, and I really liked it, and yeah, I thought it was funny.
That's funny. We both had that same, like it grew.
Yeah.
I feel like I could be wrong, but I feel like I saw it with our guest from last week, our producer Jason, that's your co-host. I feel like I saw it with him at the show. There's no way to know for sure.
It must have been a long time ago.
I feel like we saw it at the Hoosier Theater in Whiting together, but there's no possible way we'll ever know for sure.
If only Jason was still with us.
I miss Jason.
He lives on in our memories. And in our hearts.
We summon you, Jason. We summon. I'm not gonna like a high. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Soto, Jason. Oh, where are you?
Memories of Jason Soto.
Get this podcast under control. We got things to do later.
Oh,
you're right. You're right.
So here I am again.
There you are.
Number 3. It's your favorite. And here's what I'm gonna do. You know, I wasn't gonna go. Well, can I do I don't know what you guys think about Birds of Prey, Fantabulous Emancipation of Harley Quinn, but it's not my selection.
I didn't
Okay.
see it.
Wait, you
I
said
didn't. It's not.
your
I'm not
selection?
picking that one.
It's actually
No,
decent.
it is not.
So why are you saying it just to throw us off?
I just wanted to see if you guys have seen it because
No, I haven't
haven't.
seen it actually.
Harley Quinn's very
You're like-
grating to me, you know.
I really
kind of
like
too
her. I
much.
don't know why. I don't know if it's her naughty side, a bad girl, or stay
Well, I
evil.
loved
doll.
her in the animated series,
Right.
but I haven't seen her in the live action stuff.
But
yet.
my number 3 would be I was gonna wait, but Back to the Future. It's a sci-fi
Classic.
comedy. I'm sure you
Well, that's
guys have
classic.
seen it. Yeah, it's one of
Oh,
the
my
movies
goodness.
that if it's not in your top 5, do you even watch movies? Like, I don't know you. I really do not.
I
don't
haven't
know
seen it
you.
since the 80s.
I don't know you. But it's 1985, I think it came out, and they made like 2 or 3, like a trilogy, if I'm correct.
You are correct.
Most of the time I am. That's why I like to just put it out there. If I know I am, but yeah, that is a classic movie.
I thought you said Biff
Oh,
for a minute. I thought you said you were a Biff.
Hey,
for a minute.
make like a
Batman. What?
what's that thing that he messes up? I forget, but
Oh,
Yeah.
gigawatts?
oh no, Biff. When Pete said Biff, he goes like, make like a tree and what does he say? Grow dirt. I don't know what he said. It makes no sense.
But I thought
yeah,
you said you were a Biff. I thought you said you were a Biff for the movie. I was like,
Yeah.
you're Biff?
I think it
Yeah,
was
right.
No, that's-
make like a tree and get out of here. or something.
Yeah, it was something weird, dude. But yeah, that's my number 3. You could put all 3 together like a trifecta here, parlay, if you may.
I hate to do this, Tom. You gotta pick one.
Pick
Yeah,
another
you-
one.
No, you gotta choose.
Yeah, Back to the Future would be number 3 to put it down in the books. Yeah, sci-fi,
I'm just
science
kidding.
fiction,
You could do
comedy.
it. You could do a tie. I'm just kidding.
Oh, out of the 3, yeah, I don't know. They're all kind of amazingly equal, but the first one was my favorite.
Awesome.
that's the best one. That's if Family Guy can make fun of it, and the
Yeah,
music
how
scene.
can I-
Remember when he went on stage and played the guitar? And
Oh yeah.
if you watch
Yeah.
Family Guy, Brian Griffin did it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was a good episode.
When they first kiss and hold
You're
each
like-
other.
It's you built a
Enchantment
time
under the
machine.
sea, Pete. It's the dance.
I know,
See, me and Peter
no,
dance.
I know.
I feel like
I'm-
we have like a big
One thing
giant
Ray's gonna-
slow
oh, sorry.
dance going on right now.
Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on.
Something
Yeah, I'm
happened.
random. Sorry.
All right, that was a great pick, though, man.
Oh, thanks a lot. Thank
I'm
You all.
sorry if I freaked you out when I said you had to choose with the you can't have
Oh,
a tie.
well,
I
it
was
made me think of
messing with you.
everything. But I'm okay now.
Yeah, because we're all equal hosts here.
Yeah.
And our guests are on. We're all equal. Everybody's equal. The
Mhm.
producer, everybody. We're on very.
I wish
We're
I
all
could take
we're all
it.
geniuses.
I think I'm okay sometimes. I have my moments. See, there was one.
That was a good one. Yeah.
It's priceless. I know, baby. I know.
So
But on to
Who-
Pete. I think Is it number
Alrighty,
3?
We mentioned this a little bit ago, and this one actually is a tie. I was telling Bill I have a tie, and this is the tie one here. We're mentioning Batman a bit ago. We're mentioning Batman Returns of the Penguin. So that is my number 3. Batman and Returns. Timber is a fraction of my top 5 with Timber 2 also, because my next choice, which now stays, is a Timber movie. As a kid, this is a personal story. I'm just going to go on this instead of the movie. I mean, it deals with me. When I was a kid, I was, I think, 11 when it came out, when Batman came out. And Michael Keaton, of course, plays Batman in there. Jack Nicholson plays, of course, Joker. You had your Kim Basinger, and there's Vicky Vale. You had a bunch of, man, you had a great cast in the original one. And I remember replaying that movie so much when I got it on the VHS that I had to buy it like 3 times because I'm worn it out. Because of how much I love that movie. And it's probably one of the besides The Dark Knight, it's the really, really great Batman flick. And it's your typical Batman story, you know, and they get into, because I got hurried, because like I said, we got hurried, we got to do it all the time. For the Batman Returns one, that one there too was another one I watched like crazy. And I remember my dad going, I'm not buying you those movies anymore. You know, you know, so, you know, like, because how many times when I was a kid to watch that, he's like, I'm not buying it anymore. You keep this one and then you don't ruin it. You know, it's like, okay. You know? But going back to Batman Returns now real fast. Yeah, Christopher Walken was in there playing a character named Max
right.
Schreck, one of his iconic weird roles, you know. Catwoman was trying to get revenge on him because pretty much he was one of the reasons why she became who she became. You know, and I still remember that too, because I wouldn't have been a fan of Christopher Walken if it wasn't for that movie too. Yeah, the guy's a nut. He's gonna make it.
Christopher Walken's awesome.
He's been in a lot of movies since, but you know, yeah. And so that's my quick reviews there of that, and you know, I want to do more of a story than the reviews one. So,
Hey, you
so
know what?
I had to do a tie because both were just as great.
If you can breeze through it the way you did on your last one, I say go for it. If you, because you know,
I'm
be
Batman.
descriptive and do a quick.
Yeah, Pete's you're really doing great.
Yeah.
This show.
Thank you.
I'm gonna step my game up. I really will.
Because yeah, Pete is kind of running away with things right now.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I get Google Chromecast or something.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean to compete or what?
It's all about. Hey, you have to explain it like
This
Pete
is
does.
not a competition, though, Tom.
Will you tell Pete that, please?
We're all.
I know. Yeah, I know.
We're just.
I just wanted to say everything real fast.
You're amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's Mary's number 3.
Okay, my number 3 is actually a movie that I would consider like in my top 20 of all time, because I think it's absolutely genius movie and it's entertaining and well done, and that would be Boogie Nights by Paul Thomas Anderson, about Dirk Diggler in the porn industry in the 70s. It's fantastic. Philip Seymour Hoffman is in that, and it's like one of his best roles, like if not his best role, I think. You got Willie Macy.
Yeah, he was really underrated as an actor when he was alive.
He was amazing,
Yeah,
especially in Boogie Nights. He was, his character just was phenomenal. And
he had a range. He had a range. Yeah, it was amazing.
You got like Julianne Moore. Who else is in that movie? A bunch of fun. Yeah, Heather Graham. She was a roller girl. Like that whole movie is just awesome. I love Paul Thomas Anderson movies, so that's definitely my number 3.
Now that was good, and you threw me off with that one, because that seemed more like the flow that Tom had going there with Big Lebowski and Blow. That kind of,
or the Birds of Prey fantabulous emancipation of Harley Quinn. I don't know where that comes from. Stay
you like saying that, don't you? It is fun to say if you're able to. I don't think I could say it.
Well, we're all equal.
Twister title.
We're all equal here.
Well, yeah, that's funny, because you know what, had I not picked B movie for my 5th one, it would have. Boogie Nights was almost my 5th one, but I picked B.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
would've been
Boogie
an
Nights is awesome.
That is excellent.
It's funny. It's also like really disturbing at times too. Like you'll laugh, but also sometimes it's very kind of disturbing and unsettling, which I love.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not kind of uncomfortable right now, but this is so awesome. Like,
So, to anyone listening who gets the scene, I'm thinking about the firecracker scene in that movie is terrifying. When they go to the drug dealer's house and the guy's skating around throwing the firecrackers on the ground and they have the gun and they're oh my god, that's so cool.
yeah.
That whole movie was a trip, though. It was just like you felt like you were in that era. Seriously, like
oh yeah, it was so rich and colorful, and like every character was like very different from the next one. They're all really good. So many great performances in that.
Definitely. What was it? Wasn't it? It was Tim Meadows, right, in there too.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was Don Cheadle.
Oh, Don Cheadle. Yeah. I think it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say that was a serious role for Tim Meadows. But that's Don Cheadle. Never mind. I feel kind of.
Tim Meadows was the ladies' man.
That's right. He was the ladies. That's probably what got me mixed up.
And they both look alike. That's the funny thing. Like,
they do.
So okay, they do look similar, right? I wasn't just tripping there. Okay.
I can't.
And the ladies' man's like a 70s type porn looking guy, so that's totally
yeah. Now, was the ladies' man was an SNL movie, right? Didn't he do that character on there first?
That was a funny character. I like Tim Meadows a lot.
You know who I wish would make a movie? I wish they would make a Brian Fellows.
Oh my god, I love Brian Fellows. Tracy Morgan is hilarious. I love him. He's so funny.
The way he would just scream the stuff out for no reason.
I'm Brian Fellows.
I'm Brian Fellows. All right. Well, my number 3. You guys might recall this was a big year for movies when this came out. But my pick is Babe.
The pig one?
Yes.
Oh, that was a cute movie. I remember it.
And that is it's another family film. It's for everybody. And I just remember thinking, man, this I've never, even to this day, I don't think I've seen a family film that was that excellent. Like it was more.
I've only seen it once. They showed it at my school the day before Thanksgiving vacation when I was like in 6th grade, and I didn't pay attention to it because I was too excited for vacation. And now I wish I had.
Well, like that movie, is it like based on what, Charlotte's Web, the book, or
no, but
it makes me feel like
similar.
it is, though.
It's kind of a similar.
Yeah, talking pig, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a similar thing. It might have had some inspiration from that.
I felt that's just how I feel. I don't know.
But I mean, it was received well by the critics and everything too. I think it might have won some awards. It was definitely up for something that year.
I've only heard positive things about that movie. I've never heard anybody hate on it before.
Yeah, I can't even imagine how someone would have a problem with it.
I thought you were talking like the baseball, Babe Ruth, and I was like, what?
The great Bambino.
I was expecting someone to think that, because that is supposed to be a good one too, but I think I've only seen parts of it.
That was with Goodman, I think.
Yeah, that was another John Goodman. Yep.
Yeah.
He's always good.
It's a good Babe Ruth, baby.
He's a good man.
Yeah.
John, he's a good man. I think we're back to you, Tom.
Yes,
trilogy.
All the listeners are waiting for the good number. Was it Dose? Number 2. My number 2 is going to be.
Right.
Let's go. Well, since you did a family movie, can I pick Bambi Zany or no? I'm kidding.
I'm not sure there's a Bambi Zany.
Bambi, yeah. But Bambi is the greatest movie of all time. No.
That is an excellent movie, though. I wouldn't be. I
It
wouldn't
really
be
is.
hating
It
on
really is.
Or
But
Bambi
you
and her
got me
parents.
thinking
I
of
tell you,
family.
Yeah.
his
Family.
parents were.
We had
But
a we had a
Bambi isn't. Go
we
ahead,
had a
Mary.
record when I was a kid of Bambi, like one of those really old, like Disney records from like the 70s or whatever. And I remember they had the scene where the mother dies, and
Oh my God.
the stag or whatever, like the male deer, he on the record he said, "Your mother can't be with you anymore." It was just so depressing.
What?
He said, "Your mother can't be with you anymore."
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
He didn't say that in the movie, but he said that on the record, and I just thought that was kind of
Oh.
funny. It's like, oh, okay.
That's kind of That's
Some trivia would be who
depressing.
said that, like who was
Morbid.
that actor?
Mark
Yeah, and kind of like in a
Mary?
harsh way, like you got to deal with it right now,
Right. Well, yeah.
There's no coming back from this.
Wait, everyone. My number two.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
not going to be Bambi. Do you guys want it to be Bambi? I could
No.
leave it as Bambi.
I kind of do, but
I do. I kind
Fine.
of.
Number two is Bambi. I
No.
I do love it.
It's not set in stone, though.
it's
damn
not in your
fun.
heart. Like, what is
Yeah,
number
we
two
want
in
what's in your heart. You stole the words from my mouth. We want what's in your heart and soul, Tom.
If we're gonna go heart, I got to go Braveheart. But
Oh.
no.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'll go Braveheart. Number two. It's actually like a. Oh, was it Mary? Where it's like a biography. It's a true
But
story.
William
It's based on
Wallace,
fiction.
yeah,
I think it's
Yeah, they're-
real, guys. It's
They-
like
well, they
based on a.
it is, but they kind of took some liberties. Like, there's some things that didn't happen and some things that did happen, and
Right.
but it's about William
Freedom.
Wallace, who was a
There
real
was
guy.
Freedom!
there was a
Freedom!
real William Wallace. Yeah.
But yeah, that was with Mel Gibson, 1995. It's not a family movie, Zany. It is rated R. Be careful when you watch it. But
A lot of blood.
I'll tread
There will be
lightly.
blood.
yeah, there is a little bit of blood. A little bit of blood.
Yes.
But that's my number two, guys. On the Pete.
All right, excellent.
Nice
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
In my fast tradition, I was getting another Tim Burton classic, Beetlejuice.
Oh, I love that one.
Nice.
I love that one.
Part I love in there before I get to the whole aspect is when he's trying to get the bug to eat the Zagnut. He's
Oh,
hey, you want
Hey.
you know?
When
That
you like
whole
waving
movie's
at him,
classic.
Yeah, I love
We
Beetlejuice.
don't-
That's awesome.
They
movie.
want to go home. I
Wait,
said, hey.
nobody say it no more
Hey.
though, because we might have trouble.
Beetlejuice.
It's been said twice already.
Yeah, 3 times. Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta say it 3 times, and then
Nobody say it
it's
no more.
showtime.
We
I'm
don't
not
want
gonna
no
say
problems here.
it. I'm not gonna say it.
Well, it's one
Great
of the
music in
classic
that.
movies. Oh yeah, yeah. That, like I said, oh hey, yo.
Daylight coming.
I could go there.
Gonna go home.
That is one of the funniest scenes in a movie ever.
Yeah, when they get possessed and stuff. So,
Hold on, you guys. I actually have a call coming in my phone, so hold on one second.
All right.
All right.
alrighty.
No, I think
Can you
about
hear
it. I should have went with Bambi.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
hear you.
can hear you.
Okay, I'm back. That was just a spam call.
Oh, would
Second
you like
time
to
today.
order some? Would you like to order this magazine? No.
Yeah, it's just like your
But-
vehicle is blah blah. I don't have a car, so
No, no. Mr. Griffin, no one to order.
But yeah, it has Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis in it, who play two deceased ghosts who want to haunt their old home. And in the process, they become friends with one of the people who lived there, which is Winona Ryder's character, Lydia Dietz. Anyways, I was going to joke about something. I'm not going to go there, but anyway. Anyways, I almost said it now. But anyways, and they have competition pretty much. That's my opinion, anyways, with Beetlejuice, who is a poltergeist, who is trying to do the same thing, but trying to ruin them at the same time. You know, and it's just goofy as hell. The whole movie is just classic. And supposedly they're working on a sequel
He was really funny. Michael
Yeah.
Keaton was so
Oh, he
funny
was
in
a
that
riot
movie,
in
man.
that.
I couldn't believe it.
The scene with the models. I mean the train set something. Yeah, the city. I can't think of the whole scene right there, but you know what I'm talking about. Where you just, oh man,
Michael Keaton, he was the man in the late 80s, early 90s. He was,
yeah.
you know,
Mr. Mom was another
yeah,
one he did
Mr.
that
Mom,
was great.
Beetlejuice, Batman.
Yeah, so many great roles that he did in the 80s, like, you know. But that's a personal favorite of mine right there. That's one of my all-time favorite comedies. And stay tuned for number one, because my number one is my number two all-time favorite.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
things just got serious.
We gotta hurry back to Pete then. We gotta.
Yeah.
now
I
I'm
want to
all
know.
anxious.
yeah, I'm intrigued. Color me intrigued.
All right. Let's get to the following. Hold on. Who's next? I
think-
put my
I
notes
wanna-
back here.
I want to say Mary is on
And the
her.
wind cry,
Oh,
Mary.
No,
Is
but-
it me?
Two
Okay,
pick.
my number 2B movie is something I'm not sure if anybody, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's from the 60s. It's from 1966, and it's called Blow Up.
Ooh, I never heard
It
that.
is
I haven't.
a
I don't.
British movie, and a lot of the imagery, you know, like when Austin Powers is taking photographs of women and he's like, yes, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is actually directly parodying Blow Up. It's a movie about it's set, well, it's not set because it was filmed during the swinging 60s in London, and it's about a fashion photographer who ends up taking photographs in a local park, and the more the movie goes in, the closer he looks at the photographs, and he becomes obsessed with them because he realizes that he has potentially photographed a murder taking place. And so he uses the photographs to
Dustin Hoffman, right?
no,
Oh no,
this was
I'm trying to think of that movie.
Vanessa Redgrave was in it. I don't
Sounds
know
familiar.
who the main character was played by. He's not a famous, like, he's not a well-known guy.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like a slow moving, he's trying to uncover a murder, and it has a twist ending that is, I think, the greatest twist ending in any movie. It just will blow you away. Like, everything the movie like teaches you along that you're supposed to, you assume and you learn with this character, it's all completely dashed at the end of it, and you're just like, holy shit. So yeah, that is a really, really good movie, Blow Up from 1966. I highly recommend it.
Yeah,
Nice.
I gotta check that out because that sounds interesting. It's something.
It was one of Roger Ebert's his great movies, like when he made his books and he picked his favorite movies of all time. That movie's in there, and that's what made me want to see it. And I saw it, and yeah, it stuck with me, and I love that movie. It's incredible. So yeah, check out
Nice.
Blow Up.
And I've been wanting to get that book too, so now that gives me more reason even.
Yes, that's two. I think there's two of them. There might be three. There's two, but yeah, fantastic. Blow
I
Up.
remember when the book first came out, I was flipping through it and I saw Pulp Fiction, and I was like shocked because I didn't expect him to like
Roger.
it.
Oh, he is like the best. Like, I feel like Roger Ebert like kind of taught me how to like appreciate film, like from reading his books and stuff, like in my teens. And like the way he looks at movies and stuff, and the way he interprets things, and will notice things. It's like really, really interesting, and it really helped me learn to love movies more than I already did. So yeah, and Blow Up is one of his favorite movies, so I highly recommend it. Yeah.
Nice. Now
I'll
is
be
that
right back in just a moment.
okay.
So, fine.
what'd you
Alright.
say, Pete? I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna leave it. Yeah, I'll be back in just a moment.
Oh, okay. Now is Blow Up, is that like blow dash up? Or
It's just
like
one word, Blow Up.
just all one word?
It's a lot. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie The Conversation with Gene Hackman, which is also another one of my favorite movies, but it's a lot
Yeah, I
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah, it's like a really someone slowly uncovering things.
I think
and
I've
looking
seen
at
parts of that
closely
one.
at things, and it changes, and it's so good. Like
Wow.
it really is. And plus it's also amusing, it's entertaining because it has the Austin Powers factor going on to it, which is literally filmed in the swinging 60s in London, so everybody's like, yeah, baby, and he's like a fashion photographer, so you got the
Do I
ridiculous
make you Randy?
yeah, it's lost a lot of Austin Powers character was like taken off of the character from Blow
So he
Up.
wasn't fully exaggerating. That was stuff that was really
Yeah.
said.
And the way they, the fashion, because he's like he takes pictures of models, and the models are all dressed like, you think like swinging London in the 60s, and it's really good. I can't say enough good things about that movie. It's very strange, but it's a good movie.
It sounds like very
Pretty cool.
Hitchcock-esque,
Yeah, it's like a
which I love. I love Alfred Hitchcock a lot.
and as far as like twist endings go, it's one of the greatest twists because it really messes with your head and like what you think you're seeing versus what actually happens. And I don't know, just that's so good.
Nice. Now, what do you guys think? Should we wait a second for Pete for the Tom's number one?
I think it's you though. You're next
Yeah.
for number 2. Where are you
Oh
trying to
my
go,
goodness.
Zany?
I'm trying to jump ahead now, aren't
I wouldn't leave you behind.
I? You're right. We didn't do my number 2 yet. My number 2 is actually taken from a book, which I guess probably more than half movies are anyway. But
Yeah.
this movie is Barfly, and I highly recommend it if you guys haven't seen it.
I have heard very interesting things about that movie.
Barfly.
Yes.
Haven't seen
What's
it.
like the general like idea?
Well, you know what? The way I've always looked at it is like
Misery loves company.
it's the first crazy movie. Hey, Pete. My
Welcome back.
number 2 pick for is Barfly, Pete. Not
Barfly's
Barfly,
great.
Pete.
I seen that.
Barfly.
What? What?
It's not
I thought
called
it was Barfly.
Barfly Pete though. It's just called Barfly.
It's butterfly.
I thought you were talking
I've
about
seen a
Barfly.
butterfly.
No.
I've seen a butterfly too.
Well, yeah, I haven't.
Makes me think of Butterfly Effect, but that is not my number 1. But go ahead, Zane.
When did
yeah, I can
Barfly
see-
come out?
That was in the 80s.
Yeah, it was like the late '80s.
Yeah.
I want to say it was the first movie I remember being introduced to. My mom
Barfly.
showed it to me. That was like it was the wildest movie I ever seen at the time. Up until probably Pulp Fiction, Natural Born Killers. That I'd say, yeah, Barfly was the first real movie I considered wild. It was shocked me as a child.
Really? No, I'm very intrigued by this because I've only heard good things about Barfly, and I've heard that it's like a really good movie. Like, wait,
It's like the music, everything. It's got that like Tarantino's kind of style, but Tarantino wasn't really around yet. He was around, but he didn't make. He was probably in college or something. He didn't. It was before Reservoir Dogs.
Wow, sounds like
But
it's
yeah.
ahead of its time.
That's why. Yeah, that's exactly. Yep. It's ahead of its time. It's got like the dialogue, the music. He's a barfly. He's going to bars and he's
Flying?
He's
No.
flying, yeah. Like, he's intentionally like he goes in and intentionally starts a fight with this one guy all the time for no reason. Like
Bully.
he'll just walk in and be like, "You son of a," like there's really no reason whatsoever.
That's when I
Memories,
got
huh?
introduced to
No,
Mickey
Zany,
Rourke.
Memories.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
introduced to Mickey Rourke with that movie. Man.
Why did we do that?
I don't know. He used to when Zany walks in, Every eye is on him.
Oh, well, thank you.
Don't start no shizzit issue.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
everyone thinks I look like Christopher from The Sopranos. Even my ma does. So.
Oh,
I'm a
So,
Sopranos fan, so that's why I
So
was
you
like,
gotta.
what?
You might be onto something there. Oh, hey.
hey, Manon.
At least you're not a cokehead, though.
Right.
like he was. Remember, he wasn't in the show. So.
He was like a heroin addict too.
Oh yeah.
Christopher had some issues.
Yeah, that's why like my mom loves the show, but when she watches it, she gets upset watching him do drugs and stuff because she thinks he looks like me or vice
Stop
versa.
it, Billy. Stop it, Billy. That's not you, my son.
It's the greatest show of all time, though. I will say, I think.
That is definitely an excellent show. It's like a movie each episode.
Oh yeah, it's incredible. It's better than most movies, I think.
Are you all ready for number one?
I am.
Definitely.
One.
Well, I'm gonna have a little. This is a little conversation piece. See, my number one. It's got to be Blades of Glory. No, just kidding. 2007 though. It has when I think back of the comedies, Balls of Fury. I don't know if you guys remember that.
No.
They all and the
one.
Bucket List. Did you ever see that one?
Yeah.
No, I
Bucket List.
remember when it came out, but I did not see it.
That was a good
Jack
movie.
Well, Blades of Glory and all of them. Yeah, they came out in 2007.
Blades of Glory. Yeah, that was what Will Ferrell.
No,
right?
I mean I'm not picking those. I'm not picking them. But Blades of Glory, Balls of Fury, and Bucket List all came out in 2007. I'm just trying to be like Pete right now. See how it feels.
Okay.
It's okay to be random time. It's okay to be random.
Yeah. You're just trying to get me to come up with a new nickname for you, I think.
Oh,
does
for
random
Peter?
Tom,
Yeah.
does random Tom work?
Hey, when it happens, it happens. You know what I mean? There was this one movie I kind of really wanted to be number one, but I can't remember it really. It's Boondock Saints. Do you guys ever see that?
I
You know
love
what it's
that
about?
movie.
It's like a mafia.
As a Bostonian,
Yeah.
there was a time where you could not escape that movie where everybody kind of
Yeah.
like assimilated themselves into the movie. So you just like at any given time like run into like any character from that movie at like the
Well,
local gas station.
I can't think of the year though that came out. Boondock.
Oh, that must have been like the early 2000s, probably.
Was it? Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that's
I
a great
think
movie
so.
too.
I think the latest or the earliest it could have been was 99.
But wait a second, that's not my number one. Okay, let's not get ahead of Tom here.
Okay.
My number one is gonna be. I don't know why, but I'm gonna say in these uncertain, extraordinary times we're living in, it's Book of Eli. It's an amazing movie, and it's kind of like what we're gonna head into here. Are you ready?
Book of Eli.
It's Denzel. It's like what's
Denzel,
it? Post-apocalypse. It's like apocalypse or what happens? Something like that. But it came out in 2010, and yeah, that's my number one to watch.
Yeah, that's one of the post-apocalyptic type things.
Yeah. What'd you think about that movie, Zany?
I didn't see the whole thing, but I just saw bits and pieces. But from what I saw, it looked really like.
Do you think
I'd
we're
say
close?
Badass is what it.
Do you think we're
like.
close to walking around and chopping people up with?
I'd like to think not, but it's almost undeniable at this point that that's
so extraordinary, man. I had to put a Denzel movie in there somewhere, I guess. Couldn't do Boondock because, like Mary said, Boondock Saints. I just couldn't remember it. I remember watching it, but it was a while back, and
so yeah, you don't want to pick one that you're hazy on.
Yeah, Well, Blades of Glory, 2007. I mean, it gets the people going. Okay.
I agree. That's a funny movie.
Like I said, it's very biblical.
For
Book of Eli.
Yeah, I should have said that, Pete. You're great. Great ad.
Biblical. That's a good descriptor.
That's really what it's a book of Eli, like writing a new or for the people to guidance, or he has to go somewhere and does
Gary
he die at the
Oldman.
end? I think he dies
I don't
at the
remember.
end.
I haven't.
I
think so.
We're gonna have to start putting a warning about spoilers in the in the beginning here.
What happened?
We have to start putting a spoiler warning at the beginning of the show.
I don't know.
Mary, did I take your number one with Boondock? I think I did.
No, no.
Okay.
I actually don't. No, I don't really like that movie.
I can't remember it, so I think we have something in common.
I think it's just, being a Bostonian and having people like trying to be like that movie made it incredibly annoying after a while.
Yeah,
and I started to resent
really
it.
bad actors out there. Really bad actors. But at least they're trying, Mary. They're trying.
Yeah. Can only expect so much, really.
Yeah.
Yo, the first thing I think when I think Boston is I think Cheers. That's the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Everybody knows your name.
What?
I think that place still exists. Like my parents have been there.
Yeah, that's a huge tourist.
Cheers. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Coke.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Did someone just randomly say Coke?
Maybe it's a reference to Blow because Blow is from Boston.
Oh,
Weymouth, maybe.
They're bad
Boston
actors,
too?
Zany. They're really bad actors.
Okay.
But go ahead. I think it's what, number two or one? Number one. Wait, did Pete do number two, or he did, didn't he?
Yeah, I did number two already. Yeah.
I hope nobody did number two. And if they do, we can all wait a minute.
Yeah, on the
we can all.
Oh man,
that's where you went.
Oh god.
Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta
It's
go.
fine. If you gotta go, yeah. We just all have to wait a minute.
Pete, do you have to go number two, or? Okay, we'll wait.
My number one, man. It was my number one. My number one is definitely an all-time Christmas classic. It is my number two all-time favorite comedy in the world. Bad Santa.
I knew it.
Yeah, I know.
I've not seen that.
I gave it a hit last
That's
week.
awesome.
I gave it a hit last week.
No, I
And
definitely got it.
that is just
That's cool.
It's one of those movies that Billy Bob Thornton, it's classic. Like, I mean, he plays a classic character in that movie. When you watch it, you'll be like, I'm watching this comedy every Christmas. It's raunchy, but yet it's well done. It is very, very funny. Yeah. It has even Tony Cox, who's very funny, the accomplice Marcus. And if you know Tony Cox, he's about like not even 3 feet tall. The stuff that comes out of Tony Cox's mouth, besides Billy Bob Thornton's, is just hilarious. The whole cast is great. And you have Thurman, who is the kid that he ends up befriending somewhat and taking advantage of because he ends up going to the kid's house, and the actor who played him, Brett Kelly, he's perfect as that kid. This kid is like, just imagine the one kid who always gets picked on. And Billy Bob pretty much helps him out through the movie too with that, besides being a thief, besides hitting up Christmas stores every year, for their money and stuff and everything. And then you have other really great comedy actors in there with their characters, like Bernie Mac, rest in peace. He plays the security guard at the store they hit. And John Ritter, may he rest in peace. He plays the guy named Bob who runs the store. The granny who takes care of the kid, Horace Leachman, she's funny. Lauren Graham plays the girl that Billy Bob's dating in there. She's something else. I can keep going. Lauren Tom, who's the accomplice with Marcus, she's just as goofy. It's one of those all-time Christmas classics. Like I said, there's so many lines in there. It's like, the lunch break one I said last week. I'm on my lunch break. You know what I'm saying? There's the scene with the pinball machine. I'm not going to go there, but that was hilarious. Like I said, it's very raunchy, but the raunchy parts are funny too. I'm doing my fast ranting again. Sorry. There's so much to say about this movie. I've given away a lot of it, but sorry. I try not to do spoiler free, but there's a lot of stuff that's just goofy.
It's so cute.
This movie.
You have to.
I very, very, very recommend it. If no one's seen it, it's one of one. At least one. Because it's truly.
All right.
Ooh.
Definitely need to
Everybody,
check that out.
Yeah. I didn't hear nobody on there for a minute, so I thought I got cut off again. I was like, hello.
Actually,
I was going to say something if you guys want me to.
we always do.
Well, raunchy, when Pete said that, I think you were thinking about when they're in the dressing room, when he meets that woman. She's such a special woman. You ain't going to do something for weeks because something.
Yeah.
I won't give it away for all the, our listeners. When you do watch it, just think of Tom, but not in that way. I mean, you'll see.
The thing that Lauren Graham's character Sue says about Santa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I had no idea John Ritter was in that, so that makes me want to see it even more. Because John Ritter.
He's classic in that one too.
Three's Company is one of my.
There's one scene alone with him
favorite
and Bernie
shows.
Mac.
And Bernie Mac too.
Yeah, that's classic.
Oh,
That's Three's
Bernie
Company.
Mac, nice.
Yeah, Bernie Mac plays
He's
the
like
security guard,
HR,
like I said, and there's one specific.
The boss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost like.
Trying to get the guy fired.
That was hilarious.
John Ritter.
Yeah.
Well, he's just,
John Ritter was a character that didn't like swearing. He didn't like swearing. John Ritter and stuff and everything. And Bernie Mac was sitting there swearing up the storm at one point, and saying all this stuff. And John Ritter's just looking at him like, that looked like uncomfortable look, like, well, is he really saying this stuff? Yeah,
That's cool.
I'm gonna go for a second, guys. I think I might have a food delivery at our door on the steps. But if you guys want to continue and go either keep discussing Bad Santa or go on to Mary's top one, it's up to you guys.
I think Mary's next, huh? The fantabulous emancipation of Mary.
Of Mary Mitchell.
Mary Mitchell. Okay.
That was my turn for number one.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we'll go to you. Yeah.
Okay. My pick for number one is actually my favorite movie of all time ever in the existence of humankind. My favorite movie was Taxi Driver up until the day where I saw this movie. But that would be Stanley Kubrick's Barry Lyndon from 1975. It is the best movie I've ever seen.
You know the classics, Mary. This is awesome.
I've never seen that.
I love classics.
The 60s, 70s. I love it.
Yeah, I love all the classics, and I love Stanley Kubrick. And Barry Lyndon is like the only movie that I can really think of that the movie does not care for its main character at all. And it doesn't like him. The movie itself, it has a narrator, and the narrator is completely unreliable and is kind of full of shit. And the movie doesn't seem to want anything good for its main character. Like most movies, like the main character, it's like the movie itself wants the main character to succeed and to do well, and probably would root for him. But in Barry Lyndon, it's like the movie itself is snobbish against him and wants him to fail, and he does. And no spoilers because the movie's really kind of long and complex, but it ends in a way that no other movie. What?
Like, well, how is it? Could you say the name one more time for everyone?
Barry Lyndon.
How do you Barry?
Barry Barry, and then Lyndon. Stars Ryan O'Neal.
Okay.
Directed by Stanley Kubrick.
I mean, I'm sure some of the listeners out there were just like, "What? What?"
Yeah, it's Stanley Kubrick is really. He's famous, like everyone knows The Shining. Everybody knows Clockwork Orange and 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Full Metal Jacket.
But Barry Lyndon, Full Metal Jacket, yeah, Eyes
I'm
Wide
gonna
Shut.
check it out. I mean, it sounds great. I
It's
didn't even know he did that.
Oh, it's incredible. It's like the thing. Like a lot of people, it's. I can honestly say it's the most beautiful movie ever made. Every single shot is like a painting, and Kubrick
Really?
intended it to be like that. He filmed it in Ireland, and it's set in the 1700s, in Ireland, and
Oh my God.
it's
That's
rich
awesome.
landscapes, it's costumes, it's lighting. He actually used
Yeah.
a lens that was developed by NASA,
Wow.
so that he could film the movie in candlelight without any artificial light at all,
How have
so that
I
it would
not
give it
seen
a
that?
more feeling of being like from the 1700s. So it would be like that. So he
Really?
actually, a lot of the scenes in the movie are filmed in like lavish palaces, and they have candles, and there'll be like people sitting around a table playing cards with just the candlelight, and it lights up the scene beautifully. And the whole thing is absolutely incredible. I've never seen, like, the day I saw this movie, I was like, I almost felt like I was high the whole day after seeing it because it was so good. Like it just blew me away. It's like so amazing. Like if you look at like old classical paintings, it's like one of those come to life. Like if you were to just watch Barry Lyndon, you could literally just pause it at any given time and you could probably frame it and put it on your wall because it's fucking gorgeous. And yeah, it's weird because like it's a Stanley Kubrick movie and everybody knows Stanley Kubrick, but for some reason this movie gets put on the back burner. I don't know why.
Oh, you said 75, right? 1975. Yeah, that's probably why they're trying to hide it. That's all.
I think it puts a lot of people off because it's long and it's a period piece, so it's like a lot of people I think are put off by like the 1700 setting.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be put off by that because this movie has like, war and, deceit and duels, and it's just incredible. It's
I'm gonna check
absolutely
it out.
Sounds great.
I can
And
tell
then-
this is your number. I can tell it's their number one. I mean, you really dropped the info on that.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm like,
appreciate
so
that.
passionate about
Thank
this
you
movie.
so much.
Yeah, no, I love this movie, and yeah, it's just and I love that it's a movie that doesn't care if its main character succeeds, and it doesn't, the movie doesn't have a good ending, and that's awesome because I'm sick of like the same movie. It's like always like the hero wins, the main character is the guy that you want to win, but yeah.
Oh, you don't ruin it now. I haven't seen it. Oh my God. But you're saying the hero dies, huh? The hero
No,
doesn't make it?
no, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that it's a movie like that kind of revels in the failure of its own main character. It has a
it's no
narrator.
limitations. You're saying like it's
like this movie has a narrator, but you never see the narrator. The narrator never tells you who it is, so it's just like this random voice that is completely unconnected. And is also like the narrator himself is like full of shit. Like the things that he says to you as the viewer completely contradict what you actually see on screen. So you learn, it's kind of like the narrator. It's like, yeah, maybe you aren't really that reliable. So yeah, I don't know. It's a really complex movie, and yeah, I love it.
I gotta
It's amazing.
Hey,
I'm gonna have to download it
by
or
the
something.
way.
How would I
Download
find
it in HD and watch it on a
Right.
HD TV because
Yeah, that's what you do.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll do that.
People give Ryan O'Neal crap for being in that movie. They're like, oh, he's not a very good actor and all that. And I agree, but he's not really meant to because the movie's kind of structured around him, and he's not really like the point. It's kind of like he's a puppet in the movie. I don't know. I don't want to give too much away because I don't want to spoil it, but
I imagine what the screenplay was. If I had a read on that, that's amazing.
yeah, it's like I said, I can't really think of any movie that doesn't root for its own main character. It's almost like the movie is an entire entity apart from the main character and just looks down on him like, oh, look at this poor ruffian. He's like so pathetic, and but it does it in a really subtle way.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting because I like movies like that.
I think Zany came back from his what was it? Wild
Yeah,
Wing?
I came
Food
back.
delivery.
I didn't want to be rude and interrupt the very
Me rambling about
excellent description.
Mary opened my world.
Yeah, I was
Well, I'm
I was just sitting here for a minute or two, being all creepy, secretly being here, with you guys not knowing.
see Barry. More people need to see
All you
Barry
hear is
Lyndon.
You went Blu-ray on us, didn't you? Come on, Zany.
Blu-ray on you.
It's just bonus material.
Here's
Mary gets it. She knows it's just a sense of humor, Zany. Blu-ray. Like movies, you know,
Gotcha.
like DVD.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm more of a
DVD. You got low quality sound. Blu-ray. You got sound.
Pete gets it. Yeah.
I'm more of a
See, Blu-ray is a compliment.
I'm more of a laser.
Thank you, Pete.
Guy.
I was being nice.
You're like Pete had to be the one guy in it.
Oh goodness.
But that's it, Pete. We're not going to the video store anymore, man. You're not trading movies with me anymore. Nope. No, call me Blu-ray, man.
That's his nickname now,
Oh.
Blu-ray. No. No, we won't do it to you, Zany.
It's fine. It's fine.
Talk
Can I
about
be
deleted.
VHS?
Yeah. Special features. Deleted
There's
scenes.
co-host. I'll see you now.
An alternate ending and opening.
But I had to leave for a moment there and grab a 10-inch sandwich.
Nice.
See,
No, you're making me hungry.
I threw everyone
Is
off
it
there.
quiz? No.
Huh?
What?
Bill knows
Sure. What did you have,
joke here.
Zany?
I didn't have it yet. I'm just it's still here.
It's awaiting you.
It's called cold turkey from Capriati's
Whoa.
sandwich shop.
Capriati's is great.
Yeah, that's like close to your house. The one
Dude,
that
I had the best thing,
ordered
guys.
from me.
It was like a couple weeks ago. It's called the Gargantuan or something. It was my taste buds didn't know which way to go. Have you ever had that? Oh my god!
Like
If it's the
sweet,
same
sour.
turkey. Oh, sorry.
Dude, it has everything on it. I think. I don't know. It's scary.
Hey, Bill, if it's the same turkey sandwich, I think it is. It's like Thanksgiving dinner in a bun.
No, not that. I know which one you're talking about, but that's not the one I got.
Oh,
that one.
because the one from Capri. Yeah,
that one had a funny name. Hot Bobby.
I can't think of the name of it right now either.
No,
But
that was called a Hot Bobby. The one you're talking about.
yeah.
You know what, guys?
and-
You know what I tried for the first time? Well, I don't know if it was my first, but it was sushi. People don't really
I
like that.
love sushi.
You do?
I do.
I
too.
love it. I could eat it every day, all day. I love it.
I swear
love
I
the
had a
wasabi.
moment.
The
Yeah.
I
wasabi
started eating
sauce.
it when I went to Shrek. Oh, sorry.
Oh, so good. I love sushi. It's so amazing.
Yeah. It was an experience. Like, and I never really. I guess it's raw. You're eating raw food, or
It's super
What?
fresh, so it doesn't.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird.
It's good. It's good with the wasabi. You put the soy sauce on it.
Yeah, I kind of like
I'm
it.
in heaven.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
love it, I love it.
First time I ever had it, I had salmon, like salmon sushi.
Yeah.
It was
Well, I
decent.
heard
was-
the
well, it
salmon,
wasn't like-
salmon or the like if you have shrimp that's actually cooked and the way they roll it. I think maybe not.
Yeah, the shrimp is cooked, and like if you have crab in it, that's cooked too. But like I
Yep.
think like the fish is so fresh that they don't cook it. Which you can do that. Like if you went and
Yeah.
caught a fish, you could cut it up and eat it raw.
That's crazy. I haven't,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna do it with you, Mary. That's,
Yes, we're
it's
gonna
so
eat raw.
crazy. I don't
Yes,
know.
I need
Like-
a sushi indulgence.
I don't know why I'm babbling. Why did I? Sorry, Bill. Did you want to do your one, or is it Mary? Or
Well,
what?
I
you
did.
already
I did
did your
mine.
one. Yeah.
I do,
How did I
but
forget?
I just don't want to.
Barry Lyndon.
Yes,
I'm just afraid.
everyone should see Barry Lyndon.
I'm gonna check it out. That's why. That's amazing.
I hope you like it.
movie.
It's amazing.
I like movies like that, so that's why I want to check it out. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That was
I think-
actually I saw you had put something on Facebook about that, and that was like
I
was
made it
like,
my
this
cover
is meant
photo.
To be... Is that what
Yeah.
it was? Your cover
You made
photo?
what?
My cover photo is a scene
Oh.
from Barry Lyndon.
I was
Really?
like, this just meant
Yeah.
to be that we're about to be
I'm gonna have to-
movies, and
I'm
she's
gonna have
putting
to
this
Google
up.
you
I'm
or
like,
something, Mary. Check out this photo.
It's like the English army coming into Ireland, and it's just a beautiful shot.
That's cool.
Every single scene in the movie, every shot in the movie is incredibly beautiful. And I'm not going to get rambling about Barry Lyndon.
Yeah, we almost
Well,
lost
you-
it with sushi. We were going crazy.
hey, if you want to hear Mary, you can hear her every week with last week's
Yes.
guest Jason.
Oh,
They do
really?
the
I
Whatever.
didn't
with
even
Jason
know about
Soto.
this. This
We-
is amazing.
Yeah.
You're kind of like good at this a little bit, like me.
Yeah,
No,
the,
I
whole
mean, wait a
the
minute.
whole dance you were talking about that we're trying to get down.
Oh,
those
Mary
two
never
they
steps
got
on
it
my
going.
feet. Mary's perfect, man.
I know when to interject. Yeah, me and Jason do the whatever
The whatever
Podcast.
dance.
the whatever dance,
Whatever.
whatever dance.
Whatever.
All right, I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but I'm
I'm ready.
gonna go for
You-
it.
You gotta eat.
And I'm actually making it to the end, so that's good. So I'm ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pete.
Hey.
That's awesome, man. We're making memories.
I
knew
had
you-
one off
We
last
knew
week.
you
so-
could do it, Pete. We knew we had faith. Here we go now. This is
I believe in you always.
I'm copying top 5 Tom here.
Okay.
I'm copying you,
Good.
buddy.
Good
'Cause
luck
this-
because my
you're-
characters.
Your number 2 pick is my number 1. Brave.
Let's see. No way, Brave.
That
Brave
is
Man?
my favorite
Brave World.
movie.
Brave
Starts
New
with a
World?
B. No. Braveheart.
Okay.
William Wallace. It is
You know more about it too, probably. Let's hear. Go on.
no, that's Pete. That's Pete that knows details.
He's reading off his
That's
tablet or computer.
No, I
He's
know
putting
stuff
me
too.
on
Without
the-
the
you put
stuff.
you
That's
put
not
me on the
natural.
spot here. I don't-
No.
I just no, I love it. It's
William
it's
Wallace.
it's you know what I compare it to in a
What's the
weird way?
saying? Zane? It goes, you can take our, or
You could take
Silence
our
us.
lives, but
Yeah,
you
but you
never
can't.
take our freedom. Yeah,
That's why I loved it right there.
yeah, that is an excellent.
I love that part. That line.
When I was a kid and the trailer was on TV and they showed him saying that you can take our lives, but you'll never take our freedom, I thought he was
That's
saying
it.
lives. But I was like, is this movie about like the English army taking people's wives? Like, they take our wives. Damn white stealers.
Actually, unfortunately, there is some stuff like that in there.
I ran around
As
saying
funny
that
as that
too,
is.
and
Yeah,
no one corrected me.
Funny
I
as that
run around
sounds.
they
saying,
rape,
they take our
pillage,
wives.
and village, and yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Zane's like, unfortunately, yeah, they do steal your wife and
They do.
never see her again.
Rape your children and slaughter your pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything deplorable you can imagine.
Well, what's Bill or Zany? Well,
Yes,
what's
sir.
I mean that no. What's your main reason? Like, are you a Mel Gibson fan or was it Lethal Weapon?
Well, I'm a huge Mel Gibson fan, even though nowadays I don't know if
It's because
safe
it's
to
based
even
on a
admit
true
that.
story, right? Is it-
Hey, Mel
Is that
Gibson's
what
an
he is?
awesome director.
It's mostly based on true story, I believe.
think.
Like Mary said
Oh.
earlier, it's got some truths and some.
Oh yeah. Goes
They
back
took some liberties there, I
in
think.
and out. Yeah.
But you know what I was gonna compare it to in a strange way? Forrest Gump. Even though they're, I know it sounds weird, but
I thought
Life is like a box of chocolates with an arrow in the heart. Yeah. No. sorry.
so if you, that's
it really is. It really is.
no, but if you guys like Forrest Gump, it's like both movies. I can't think of many other movies that you can say this about.
I can think
They
of
have
one. Fantabulous, Emancipation.
oh, here we go.
Go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
I
no.
cut you off.
But no, they both have an amazing love story. Well, though most
Yeah.
people hate Jenny and Forrest Gump, but I
He's
forgive her for her.
misunderstood.
Yes, she
She did the best
misunderstood.
that she could.
He had an
She had a
abusive
horrible
father or
childhood,
something.
and
Yeah.
So yeah, they're both love stories. They both have war.
Yeah.
There's both action. They're both have. You wouldn't think it unless you've really watched it, but Braveheart has comedy. Forrest Gump has a lot of hilarious parts.
Yeah, there
That's
is
why I
some.
say they both have like everything you could want in a movie. They're both romantic. They're funny. There's war. There's everything.
Yeah.
So I can't see how someone could not find something to take from it.
It should have been my one, but I'm glad you have it for number one.
I'm glad we both had it because you know what? I don't know.
You may take my wife, but you'll never take my. No, I don't know.
Take my wife, please.
Please.
I don't know.
Since it's only the second episode, people might not be aware of this. But if you guys recall, remember the end of last episode, I declared American Beauty the best A movie because it was featured on more than one top 5 list on the show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Airplane would. You can't beat that comedy. Those writers. I don't know. Jason knew it. Wherever he is today.
You're going against the rules here, Tom.
Yeah. I always follow the rules.
But I do have
random note real quick. Bill. Sorry.
What?
What did you just do?
What happened?
Number 2.
I was going to announce something real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead, dude.
Sorry. I was going to announce real quick.
What, dude?
Last week, you got a theme song now for us. A theme song. He got music at the beginning of the song, the show now.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Actually, it's gonna be.
What is it?
What?
Everyone should have heard it at the beginning because
we're
recording it right now. But
we have it.
Yes, I made a. I'll send it to you guys actually if you want. But we have a new theme song, that I made up. Thanks for bringing that up, Pete.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you. It's pretty cool too, actually. I mean, listen, it's really good. Yeah.
Well, Pete, I don't know about you, but I mean, these first the couple shows here, we are amazing, all of us.
Yeah. We're like a perfect painted picture.
People will, if you build it, Pete. They come.
They will come. Yeah.
They will come.
And we've had 2 really great guests so far.
Yeah.
Well,
I believe.
What?
He's like, what?
What about? What you mean? You don't need me?
What? He's like, that's it. I'm out of your body.
I'm taking my ball. Going home.
You're
pointing the middle finger as he goes.
The love.
You're cool. No, fuck you.
You are
I gotta go. I gotta go somewhere.
Buddy.
I gotta get out of here.
Keep trying to tell you. You're a co-host and you're permanent and you're wanted here.
Yeah. I know. Thank you all. I love you all so much. And it's only going to go up and down and left to right, everywhere from here.
Okay. If you say so. On that note.
Yeah. On that note and the next one. It's been a pleasure. I guess I'm going to exit. I'll leave you all.
Will be missed. Where's this Svengoolie music?
I think we're gonna just wrap it all up. We're gonna take off. I think.
Well, Mary, it was nice meeting you.
It was fantastic meeting you.
Doing a podcast.
It was nice meeting you, Mary.
With an IQ around my ear. It was great.
I had an amazing time. Thank you so much for having me on this.
Nice meeting you again,
Pete. It's a pleasure, Pete.
I've met you, but
like I said, I finished this time, so that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Pete, for making it all the way to the end. And,
I was Rocky.
Zany.
I was like, dun, 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 dun.
This is the end of number 2.
Someone go flush the toilet now. Okay.
All right, bye now.
all right,
Bye.
Bye, Mary. Bye, Pete.
Bye.
Until next time, we'll see you on next Days of Z.
Yeah.